What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty coming to y'all with the weekly money moves, where I show exactly what I bought this week in the stock market so you guys can keep up with me. This is not stock advice, it's just showing you guys what I'm doing personally. All right. And first off, I'd like to say happy Veterans Day for all my vets. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So you can come back and see me. I do this weekly. Every week, I show you guys what I'm going in and buying myself. You might see a lot of different stock picks on my channel, and that's because I have a lot of different viewers. I have viewers looking for penny stocks, viewers looking for dividend stocks, viewers looking for tech stocks, or even healthcare stocks. There's a lot of good stocks out there. And of course, I can't own them all, but I just want to put them in your sight so you might can, go do some research on them. That's why I do so many stock picks. So you know what's talked about, what's the most popular stocks, and you might find something that is perfect for your portfolio. So no, I'm not a financial advisor, and make sure you do some research on anything you see. But in this video, we're gonna go back to talking about what I bought. But first, let's start with Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know we gotta start with crypto first. Bitcoin, we starting with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is down today. Ain't nothing wrong with being down. If anybody is bullish on it, you can go scoop some more up. I did. So every week I buy I put $10 in Bitcoin and $10 in Ethereum, or 20 this week. This week I put 20. It all depends on if it's up or down, and it's down, so I bought $20 more of Bitcoin. But Bitcoin hit an all-time high. It hit an all-time high around 68,000 a coin, and that's crazy, right? I still think Bitcoin will be at that $100,000 a Bitcoin mark soon, soon. I don't know if it's gonna make it the end of the year or maybe the first month or two of next year, maybe. But there's a lot of people saying Bitcoin might tank down. So Bitcoin has had a nice run this year so far, but they are saying that it could tank down, or you can go by the model of Plan B, which I'm with Plan B. I think Bitcoin gonna run it up. Gonna run it up. But Bitcoin, yep. So I bought $20 worth of Bitcoin today, and that adds to my position, and I have been gaining. I don't hold my Bitcoin up here. If you want to see how much I own in Bitcoin and Ethereum, you got to make sure you tune in for my game winning portfolio. In my game winning portfolio, I show you guys what I'm doing, and I'll show you guys next week in my game winning portfolio what I got and how much I got. So that's why I kind of block things out, so you can make sure you come back and see me for my game winning portfolio. Can't show you everything at one time, right? And my total returns in Bitcoin is 280%. That's a rough estimate. But yeah. But I also own Ethereum. So Ethereum also, gosh, Ethereum killing it. So Ethereum is hitting all-time highs too. Don't think it crossed that 5,000 mark just yet, but she pushing it. She almost up there to 5,000 in Ether. So if you don't know, Ethereum is doing better than Bitcoin currently. Like, my total return on Ethereum is better than Bitcoin, but I got more in Bitcoin because I was more bullish on Bitcoin than Ethereum. But Ethereum has made me a believer. And what I did find out is, like, a lot of other cryptocurrencies run off Ethereum's systems. So Ethereum is like gonna be bigger than Bitcoin, or have more growth. It might not get bigger by now, but it's gonna have more growth because a lot of more cryptos are coming out, and a lot more cryptos are running on Ethereum's network. Opposed to Bitcoin, it's just a coin. You know, you buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin. Ethereum is a network. That's what the whole Ethereum 2.0 is for. You know, and if you hold Ethereum, the current Ethereum is going to become Ethereum 2.0. I did a whole video on that. If you want to check that out, make sure you check that out. All right. But those are the two cryptos I bought. There's a lot of different cryptos out there, and I just solely go for Bitcoin and Ethereum because they're the top two, and I understand these two. A lot of other cryptos are meme coins, which people are getting rich off meme coins. But I can't really put my money behind something I don't understand fully, and something that may be a joke, like how Shiba was playing off of Doge and how Doge started as a joke. But they are really becoming like household names out here. So that's why the market is crazy. So the concept of don't put your money behind something that you don't, understand, or something that's a joke. Honestly, if people put their money where the hype is, and you've been doing that since, you've been in the market these last 2 years, you would have made out better than investors that use their head. So with that being said, I know me and my personality, I'm gonna, go with what makes sense and things I understand. But if you are one that follows the trend and go in for the hype, be careful. Be careful, because I'm a long-term investor, so I put my money in a place and I want it to stay there. If you don't know, that's what I do. I'm a long-term investor. But people that are trying to make quick swing trades and quick trades, y'all can follow the hype. Y'all can follow the hype and trends. And if you know when to get out, you'll be all right. You can make money off that. So I don't knock people that do that. But me as a long-term investor, it doesn't suit me. That's why I only invest in Ethereum and Bitcoin, because I feel like they are stable. They're something that I can put my money in and just let it go. I see them having run-ups for the next 10, 20 years, The other ones, I don't know. But that's just my thought on crypto. Now let me show you which stocks I bought today. All right, we're going to start off with my favorite REIT, Essential Properties Realty Trust, ticker symbol EPRT. This is one of my favorite REITs. This was my first REIT that I actually got into, and I went serious on. Like, I went super serious. So serious you can see how many shares I own. All right, I give you that. You can see that. You got to come back to the game with the portfolio to see the total value, unless you're good at math. But you guys can see I've had a killer return off this REIT, and I own 65 shares of this REIT. I bought 3 more today, and it was down for the week, down 5.46%, which is great. That's why I love down days. I love down weeks. I snatched some more up, all right, and I bought it at a discount. So I bought some more EPRT. But EPRT has been on a killer run. For the year, it's at 54% growth for over the last, since 2018 when it came out. It had a growth of 114%. Usually REITs and heavy paying dividend stocks only grow like about 10%, 6%, something like that. Somebody asked me in the comments, do I think, it could be a reversal? Eventually, yes. These dividend stocks and things like that gonna level out and start going back to that 5% increase, 10% increase for the year. But right now, a lot of them are recovering from COVID, which is giving us this exponential run. And something that's special about EPRT is that it just came out, so it's still trying to find its value. And I think EPRT probably can be valued around the same price as an O. I remember reading an article before I invested into EPRT saying that EPRT looks like a baby O, which is relative income O. But that's one reason I like EPRT, and I bought 3 shares of EPRT, today. Like I said, make sure you do your research, look into it, see if you think EPRT is for you. What do they say? They say EPRT is a 86% buy. Pretty good. Pretty good. But I bought it. I got into it because I did my research and I like how EPRT looks. All right. Let's go to the next one. All right. Now we on the next one. Globalx Super Dividend ETF. I bought just one share of them. I was supposed to buy 4 EPRT, but I didn't have enough for that fourth one. So I went on and bought Super Dividend ETF because it was down. It's down for the day. And it's still a position that I'm trying to add and grow. So Globalx Super Dividend ETF, ticker symbol SDIV, is great for dividends. It's a monthly payer. It's a monthly paying dividend ETF. And if we look into the sectors, it's heavily invested in real estate, then the financial service, industrials, the typical places that you want to be invested into for high dividends. And then when we go to the top holdings, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I do not know all of these companies because Super Dividend is a global ETF. So there's no way possible for me to know all of them companies globally. But they pay a pretty decent dividend yield of 8.81. And that's a great dividend that you guys can see right here. Just for holding what I do hold, I got $1.19 last month. It's pending for November. It's pending, and I only own before this 13 shares. So that's great, right? $1.19 for 13 shares. That tells you how high of a dividend it pays. Its growth is a little suspect, just because it's been down. It's down 35% over the last 5 years, but it's up over the last year. So it does have potential, but it's a nice payer and it's an ETF. So if this was just a simple dividend company and the growth looked like this, and it might be a red flag, but it's an actual ETF and kind of safer in these ETFs. So I like how this looks, and I'm gonna make sure I keep investing for dividends in this ETF. So that's what I bought. One other thing that I did buy, and we can't look at it up here, so let me get out of Robinhood just for a minute. All right, and I bought HCMC. I just put $20 in HCMC. As you guys can see, HCMC is a penny stock. I usually don't invest in penny stocks, but I have a little decent, I said little, but it's just a little bit of money in HCMC. And if HCMC ever pops, I'm going to be good. But you see HCMC at one point had a growth of, what is that? Oh man, 5,000+%. That would be lovely. That would be lovely if I got that right. But I just put a little bit in HCMC, not much, not enough to cry about, enough that if I lost, I'd be okay. If I won, I'd be okay. But I just put a little bit in HCMC because I'm so invested into dividends, and that's a slow, long road, and I'm good with that. I'm invested in nice growth companies, and I'm good with slow growth. But I think, I just want to have something on the side that if it pops, I'll be okay. Something that could expedite it. Not something a little risky. I'm not really a risky investor, but this I feel like is my one risky thing. And if it pops, and I'll be good. And the rest, I'm doing my conservative thing. So I just put $20 in HCMC, and that was like 30,000 shares, something like that, because it's so low. And I put it in there, and I'm already in there, so I'm negative in my position that I hold in HCMC. And you have to invest into HCMC on something like Charles Schwab. I ain't going into my Schwab account. Like I said, I got different accounts, different brokers. And that's why I got HCMC at, and that's what I bought. I bought $20 more. So be careful. I'm not telling anyone to invest in this because this is highly risky. But I like HCMC, and when I go to the comments, the sentiment on HCMC is still pretty bullish, 66%, and people are still talking about HCMC. So, I'm gonna see what it do. HCMC is a long road, and I'm already in it, so I'm like, why not? I feel like if something gonna make me rich, it'd be HCMC if I get lucky. But it's completely luck. It's kind of a gamble at this point. So HCMC, I'm in that too. So yeah, as I said, down for the week, but I bought some nice stocks. So thanks for checking me out. And again, I do this every week. And I do it so people can see what it's like investing in the stock market. Sometimes you have down weeks like this. Sometimes you have good days, good overall portfolio performance like this. But that's what I did this week. So if you like any of the content, make sure that you hit the like button. People be forgetting to hit the like button. Make sure you hit that for me. It makes YouTube see that people like the video, like the content, and it'll send more people to the channel. I appreciate everybody checking me out. Come back and see me. Thanks.